Hello, world of YouTube. How are you doing today? First and foremost, thank you so much for watching today's video. Thank you so much for even clicking on this video. I genuinely, humbly appreciate it. I really do. In today's video, we will be discussing and I'll be reacting to part 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, part 4 of the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collab series that is the #1 trend on YouTube at the moment, while filming this, and I checked shortly before filming, and it's still #1 on the trending page on YouTube, and it very well should be. I said in my last react video to Shane and Jeffree series that you know, it just each episode of the series of the docuseries just gets better and better and better, and once again the general consensus in my house, and I think that Joe would agree with me, is that this part of the series was even better than part 3. It was. I believe the title is the $1 billion makeup deal, or just deal with Jeffree Star. I'll put the right title in the description box as where you can watch it if you haven't. By the way, spoiler alert, there's gonna be lots of spoiler alerts. So if you haven't seen the video yet, click out of this video, go watch it, and come on back. Your girl will not be mad at all, and I would much rather you see the video before watching a reaction, because nobody likes a spoiler. Let's be honest, who does? Nobody does. But we're going to see what my fortune is, because at some point in this video, towards the end of it, we're going, because Joe and I got Chinese food delivered, because it's Friday night, and, well, it's currently Saturday morning. It was, I believe it was like, oh wait, no, I think it's like, no, yeah, it's still the morning though. I think it was like 12:45 a.m., like, right before I came into my glam room, if you want to call it that. It's really just my bathroom with my makeup shelf and like my vanity and everything, and where I put my lighting, etc. Things that are boring and that you probably don't even care about. But, also, I, believe it or not, I threw this entire look together. It maybe took me like 15 minutes tops, I don't know. I think it's really, really pretty. I'm wearing my green Mountain Dew shirt that's all ripped up. If you, like, 2 or 3 months ago, tops, I did a little, like, gay guy punk edit, like, goes on, like, getting ready for date, like, first ever date with a girl, like, pretending to be straight, I don't know. It was just this weird, like art project-y kind of video that I was doing. It was like an evolutionary stage in the development of my channel, I guess you could say. I don't really know. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too philosophical, metaphysical on all of your asses. I don't really know. I hope you're doing incredibly well, by the way. I don't know if I said that. I hope you're having a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, night, middle of the night, before you wake up. Whenever you're watching this, thank you for doing so. To my new subscribers, to my 2 new subscribers to my last video, thank you so much for being here. I have a lot in store for this channel, so you absolutely subscribed to the right place. But, back to this makeup look. Believe it or not, every single product on my face cost $1 from the Dollar Tree. An entire full face of $1 makeup. So, first we will start with the foundation, because it's simple, and as I discuss and react to part 4 of Shane and Jeffree's docuseries, this is the only shade of foundation that they sell at the Dollar Tree. It was $1. This is my second time using it, maybe third, but second time using it with a full face of other dollar products. And honestly, is it my favorite foundation? No. Is it full coverage? No. Do I have a $1 foundation? I mean concealer? No. Did I use concealer? No. Can you still see the zit on my forehead? Yes. Did it cover it that well? No. That's alright. You know, it was $1, but if from a distance, you know what I mean? It's like, huh. I mean, you know, it's obviously like a dewy finish and whatever, and you'll never believe like how I managed to like do highlighter as well as bronzer and contour from this eyeshadow palette that I'm about to get to. But no, it's the Sassy and Chic Medium 1 Moisturizing Foundation. As you can see, that's what I beat that face with. For blush, I'll just go ahead and show you guys this, and I'll just get through the makeup looks as I'm discussing it, like I said. But I'm wearing my ring that was sent for me all the way from Australia. I love you, Rennie. Kelly, if you see this, I love you. Tracy, if you see this, I love you. Everybody that I shouted out in my last video deserve to be shouted out and linked in the description box of my last video. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it. If you don't have time to watch it, it's like 23 minutes. I totally get it. Then please just at least go subscribe to those amazing viewers of mine, but also viewers of mine that have become my dear friends, and I say that wholeheartedly. For blush, I used this LA Colors. It's just a single blush, and the shade is Toast. I thought that was a really, really cute shade name, and for a blush, I've used this before, like, and not even just like trying to do like an inexpensive, like, less bougie look at all. I've worn it before, just like on a regular makeup video, like at the longest ago, maybe like a month tops. And okay, so for but okay, I'm trying to think of like where to start. Where do I even begin on like discussing and reacting to Shane and Jeffree's part 4 of the docuseries and the $20 million deal? I mean, I guess I just want to start with the really sad, like, cue the sad music that I don't know how to edit into a video, or I would, but like the sad music playing or whatever while Andrew's filming Ryland and Shane go through their old house, and because like, and someone say like the realtor, the real people pronounce it different ways, and I hope that I got it right. I think I may have. I think I'm good girls and boys and everybody in between. But no, that was super sad. They got emotional, and it's just the realest thing on YouTube. It's so real. It's so and one thing I love about a YouTube video and a YouTuber in general is authenticity, and I think we have that with Ryland, with Shane, and with Jeffree and Nate and everybody that's involved in this series so far, and even Morgan, Ryland Adams' sister, Morgan Adams. She's amazing. She's fantastic. I think she adds a lot to it. And also, Andrew has an amazing personality, and I really adore and enjoy him. And yes, my hair is kind of crazy. It's got a lot of body. I'm using this new volumizer. I forget how to pronounce it, but I think it's kind of working, and it's also lightening the ends of my hair, which I really appreciate. Getting rid of a little bit of that brassiness. I don't know why I did air quotes, because I was a little bit of a brassy bitch, but I like how it started off with that, and just kind of like how far they've come, the whole thing. It's like, God, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry to interrupt the reaction again, but it's like, am I trying to be seen? I don't even know what's going on, but we'll just leave it like that. She's got some body. She's thick. That hair's thick, girl. What am I going to do? But I thought it was really cool to start the series with that, to show, like, where they've been, like, I mean, where they came from and where they are now. It was just, like, a really cool transition that I really appreciated as a lifelong viewer of Shane's and Jeffree's as well. And just them, you know, naming the lip colors, and that color, Shane, the shade name is Shane. It's actually Shane. And whenever I saw, I would like scream to the TV, because like I always do that. Like, yeah, I've mentioned it like once or twice in my reactions before to the other part, the last 3 parts of Jeffree and Shane's docuseries. That I always talk over the show, and Joe's always like, "Hey babe, I'm trying to watch, I can't hear." So we just turn it up really loud, also have surround sound, and we also have a Google Chromecast. We just cast it right to the television, and but I was just like, oh my God, that's my effing color. That's my effing color. Like, that would go with anything. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Yes, queen. Yes, the whole thing. That's exactly how I reacted, except way louder, way more high pitched, and way more like teenage girl in a movie theater scream, like high pitched, like shrill, like nails on a chalkboard kind of screaming. But no, also for lipstick, I used this LA Colors BLC13 and Nectarine. Let's let her focus, girl. Come on, she got it. Oh, she actually focused. Cool. That's the shade. You can see it through the packaging, the tubing, however you want to put it. And since I really don't think this breaks the challenge, I got in my 18 piece Paris Hilton lip kit, or whatever I guess you could call it, where there's like some matte liquid lips, there's some Diamond Lush lip glosses, and there are some ultra glossy lip glosses. And I used one of these Diamond Lush lip glosses because there were 18 in them and it was only $13, so this was actually a fraction of a dollar if you do the math. So I just wanted to top it with something and have a little bit of shimmer. And it really softened up the orange, and I really and I like how it kind of did like a baby pink, like pastel nude orange, which I wasn't going for, but I really do appreciate it. And like, it really, like, to me, like, I could even feel the tension in the room, the tension building, whenever Shane and Jeffree and I forget the other guy's name that's like high up in JSC and Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but you could cut that tension in the I don't know, I was doing air quotes. Boardroom, it's just a habit. Boardroom, it's really a boardroom. It's like at Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and you could cut the tension in the air with a freaking butter knife. I mean, it was really thick, and you could tell that Shane was like he was like dying on the inside and on the outside, and when Jeffree gets nervous, he like dances and like shakes his ass and twerks and does all that kind of crazy stuff, because that's how he just reacts under stressful situations, even though he's done them before. He even said this is going to be his biggest launch because it's the two of them, it's both their names, and they're both like in the upper echelon when it comes to like being a celebrity and at the forefront of pop culture and everything. And whenever you think of YouTube, you think of Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. Let's be honest. If you don't, then you're you're not with it, you're not hip, girl. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But you're just not really that up to date on excuse me, pop culture and YouTubers and creators and influencers whatsoever and at all. But for mascara, I believe it or not, I used this Wet n Wild Mega Wear mascara. Yes, she focused real good and real easily. But I'll just go ahead and get through this part because this is the last thing that I use from to complete this entire look. From is this palette? It's Color Mates. As you can see, it's got a vast array of colors and options, and I really like it. As you can see, I've used it more than once, also just in regular videos, and just because a makeup product is $1 does not mean it does not wear well. Where's my mind? Maybe it's in the gutter. I don't know. Maybe I've lost it. Who knows? We'll see. But no, it's just in the back. It just says 12 long-wearing fashion eyeshadows. But okay, so we'll go ahead and just do bronzer first and contour first. For bronzer, I used, believe it or not, I used this shade right here in the middle that I'm pointing to right there. It's kind of like a like a really really tan copper beachy sandy kind of vibes to it. That's the one I use for bronzer. In certain places, if you look, you can really tell. To sculpt that jawline and kind of chisel it, I use this color right here. I mean this one right here. I'm sorry, I was lying to you guys. I've never even used that one yet. This one right here, I just used a tiny little bit for. This is what I use for contour on my nose, also on my cheeks, and what I sculpted my jawline with. Because everybody knows if your jawline is darker, the rest of your neck is going to be, your neck will have a slimming effect, and I definitely pulled that off, girls and boys and everybody in between. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking like, okay, Steven, is Shane and Jeffree's collab, the palette, the controversy palette, and the conspiracy palette, like, is it going to be huge? Is it going to be the biggest launch ever? Is it going to be the biggest launch from JSC and the biggest thing to happen in Shane and Jeffree's life? Yes, yes. I don't even know why I hesitated for a second. Abso-freaking-lutely. There's no way in hell that it's not going to. I thought that the editing of the video was beautiful. I thought the emotional moments were beautiful. I think that I'm really, really excited to see those liquid lipsticks. Morphe was like, was bending over backwards to get the deal with them because they know that even though, the tea was that James Charles had a palette that was launching, and they didn't want the dates to interfere, but Shane stepped up during the boardroom meeting and stuff, and was just like, it was over speakerphone talking to like someone high up, like in the upper echelon, someone high up in corporate, yes, like in corporate America land of Morphe. It was this woman they had on speakerphone in the boardroom, and he just kind of stepped up to the plate, and like I didn't expect it, and he was just kind of like, you just have to realize, like, you're going to be representing and promoting this series as well as these palettes, like this big palette, this large palette and this mini palette. It's not just the makeup, it's more than that. This is a first for you, and this is a priority for you, and he really, really just, like, put her in her place, for lack of a better term, for lack of a better phrase, I don't know. That's how I felt, and I was just like, girl, whew. Oh, it gave me chills. It was great. I loved it. I thought it was fabulous. I thought the ending was amazing. From what it looked like, they took the deal. I really want that Shane liquid lipstick more than anything. Even the ones I forgot the name. Are you filming that red shade that was like just a beautiful matte crimson red? Like, it wasn't even metallic? Absolutely beautiful. Like, just like an everyday go-to lipstick. Love it. Can't wait to try it. Like, I'm absolutely gonna buy the mini palette for sure. And I really just hope that they put the shade freaking Trisha in the mini palette. That's what I keep saying. Like, I keep screaming that at the TV too. And I can't wait until they announce like what's going to be in the palettes, because Trisha is so beautiful. And I can't afford to buy the big palette. That's why I got the mini breaker palette, which I normally wear in my reaction to these videos, just in homage to Jeffree and his products, because I know how good they are, and I know that it is a luxury brand and it is worth the money. But what do you guys think of this look? What did you guys think of part 4 of the docuseries? Were you as impressed as I am, or as I was, but still am? And are you as shook by it as I am? Do you think this look is stupid? Is it obvious that it's cheap makeup? Do you think it's just a fun little festive-y? Like, this looked a lot more green. Oh my god, the train is coming. I'll before it gets too close, I'll stop filming. But and we'll do my little fortune cookie. But actually, yeah. Okay. The train has passed. Your girl's a little bit more relaxed, shall we say. Also, I totally forgot to even mention the shade that I used on my eyes on the inner creases, which I think is gorgeous. It doesn't really quite match my, it's more of like an aquamarine is what I would describe the shade as. But it's this little number on the bottom, on the very bottom right there. It's gonna be the bright to you guys, I believe, because this is a reflection of myself. But it's that beautiful shade, and that's what I use for those inner creases. It's a little bit more of a bold inner crease, like pop of color than I would normally do. But it's like it's a Jeffree Star and James. Oh! It's a Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. I love you, Shane. I would never think of you as that person. I almost said his name. Please don't hate me. Please don't have anyone attack me. Please don't send any trolls. I know that. I'm just kidding. I know that you wouldn't do that, Shane. I love you if you ever happen to see this, which I'm sure that you won't. But if you did, I love you, and you too, Jeffree Star. But yeah, I forgot to mention that, and also for highlighter, believe it or not, I use this beautiful shade on top. It's like that does it better justice. It's like a light mint green, and that's what I use on my Cupid's bow. Works perfectly as a highlighter. I mean, you would think it was my Fenty Beauty Chills, no shade, because that was a $37 highlighter compared to a $1 eyeshadow palette that worked as highlighter. And right there, my blush line on both sides, I just did it on the peak of my cheekbones, and then I barely traced my nose with it, as you can see. Just like a simple line, a straight line. I just think that's beautiful. I think it adds dimension to your face, and also whenever you do like more of a circular motion of blending that pop of color on your inner crease, I believe that it also has a slimming effect to that nose. It really does. And I mean, yes, did I hella contour with that eyeshadow? Yes. And did I hella bronzer? And am I surprised that it turned out so pretty? No, honestly, because I've used these products before, but I just wanted to prove that, like, I'm not just a bougie bitch. I don't just use, like, you know, all name brand stuff and Morphe stuff. Like, it's not all about that on my channel. It's just really not. Like, I have some fancy products, and I love them, and they're wonderful, but so are some of these cheap ones. I mean, it's like, this is not my go-to mascara. It's a little bit clumpy, as you can see. It's my least favorite product that I used, but I still love them all. Okay, so who's with me? Let's be honest. Who thinks that this docuseries is the best thing to ever happen to YouTube? Who else is as excited and is like dying of anticipation from waiting for Shane and Jeffree's collab palette to drop? I'm genuinely curious. Like, I want to know in the comments down below. And once again, thank you so much for my freaking comment section. It's the nicest place on YouTube. I don't say that lightly. I genuinely mean it. It's like I don't get hate comments. Knock on wood. I just don't get hate comments because people are just so nice and generous with their words, and they lift me up when I need it the most. And once again, I can't thank you guys enough. And everyone that I shouted out in my last video, I love you. And anyone new to my channel, to my new subscribers, welcome. I forgot to say welcome. Sit back, enjoy yourself, and just know that I'm a basic bitch that lives in a trailer park in Nederland, Texas, but I keep it real and 100 with you guys, and I tell it like it is, and I give honest opinions and reactions and critique things, and review makeup, and talk about conspiracy theories, and sometimes I do ASMR and review makeup and just fun stuff like that, and daily vlogs of just what it's like to be me, and go through the struggles of Marfan syndrome. And speaking of Marfan syndrome, we will end this on a, but like I said, please comment down below and let me know, like, what you guys honestly thought of the series. Do you think I'm overhyping it? Do you think I'm, like, brainwashed, quote-unquote brainwashed? And because honestly, like, constructive criticism is always welcomed in the comments down below. I don't say that enough, but it really does help me evolve as a creator here on YouTube. But I just wanted to, like, show you guys some things that, like, you can't do unless you have Marfan syndrome. So these are some things that I can do that you can't. If anybody, I should probably put like trigger warning, like if you're squeamish, etc. in the title. But yeah, like I have no, like, you know, remember if you're a stan or an OG and like you've been here for a few videos, you know that I have Marfan syndrome, and that is that it is a connective tissue disorder, and I have no connective tissue in my wrist. Listen, it's gross, I know. Also, try this at home. You can't do it. It's impossible. Like, you can't, seeing that much of your thumb, it's just like a trick that Marfan syndrome people can do. And I'm one of those people. And my nose itches. So I really need my fan. And the green kind of goes with my inner crease color and also my Mountain Dew shirt. And I wore the Mountain Dew shirt in honor and to homage to Jeffree Star and how much he loves a good Mountain Dew from Taco Bell. And so do I. Our Chinese food was delicious. We ate our Chinese food with while we watched the docuseries, and it made it even more scintillating and delicious, if you ask me. But it's time to see what my fortune is of the day. This is the second time I've done this. I'm not going to eat this on camera. I'm not even going to eat the fortune cookie. The cookie, unfortunately, due to my dry socket in my tooth. It's a whole issue. If you want to know more about it, which you probably don't because it's boring and it's just my daily life. I talked about it in my last two day in the life of a basic bitch vlogs. But if you care to see that kind of thing and you're new here, go back and watch. But yeah, it's been a bitch, and I'm medicated right now. I'm using the eugenol oil stuff that I told you guys about. God, open fortune cookie, come on. Okay, but no, yeah, I'm doing okay. It still hurts really, really badly, and I'm taking my pain medication as well as herbal supplements, shall we say? Wink, wink. But no, that was already broken for some reason, which I hate. But I'll kind of just break it more. You know what I mean? So it's like I broke it. I'm gonna eat a piece on the left side of my mouth just because I feel like it's bad luck if you don't. Because the right side right here is where it's the worst. I mean, where it's the worst. Where the pain is coming from. The dry socket is right here. Is right. Am I a stutter monster tonight? What's wrong with me? I don't know. But it's in this back left molar. So good. Today is cheat day for me, and also back-to-back binge day for me. Whole other issue we'll get to on another video. This is a lighthearted, fun video. But let's see what that fortune is, girls and boys and everybody in between. Comment down below. My catchphrase is annoying because I feel like they kind of give me character and like make my presence here on YouTube just like a little bit more unique, and like they kind of just like show you guys a little bit, a little bit more of who I really am, and just like I'm quirky, and like I say that stuff in real life. It's like I'm unfiltered, I'm the real deal, and I hope you guys are here for that kind of thing. But oh my god, it's like I've only half read this, and I can already tell it's going to be like super super inspirational and cool and an awesome fortune. Beauty will surround you. Open your eyes to see it. I mean, talk about a metaphorical freaking fortune cookie. Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right. Beauty will... I mean, it's like, for one, it's odd that I was reacting to a beauty-themed video with Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. Two, like, I somewhat have a beauty channel, makeup channel, whatever you want to call it, where I review makeup, and I wear makeup in at least every other video. Like, no, pretty much every single video. Once in a blue moon, like, you'll see me without it, but towards the end of the video, I'm usually beat and chiseled to the gods. But, open your eyes to see it. It's like, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like, can we talk about, I want to talk about, my reaction to, and calling Blair White out, and how my opinion has honestly changed. And it's funny that it says to open my eyes to see the beauty that's in the world, because my opinion on non-binary people has completely changed. It's made me question a lot of things that we will get into later, but it deeply affects me. And, my dear friend Kelly, you can find her at the Self-Worth Habit, whom I will link down below. She's an amazing creator with an amazing message. You should absolutely follow, because she pours her heart into her creativeness, and to how creative she is. Regardless, believe me when I say that she's someone to watch, and her first video already has like 175 views last time I checked, and I'm so freaking proud of her. I really am. She's the best. But we had a private Instagram DM chat, and what I said about and she just educated me, because I was ignorant. I didn't know, and I misspoke, and I used terms like non-binary scum, and you know, saying they didn't fit under the LGBTQ plus umbrella, and that umbrella was even weird, and it made me just think, like, why am I questioning these? Why do I have these feelings? Why do I have these feelings towards this group of people? Whenever I genuinely, literally, and actually love every single person that I meet, and I instill love in people, and I strive to be kind to every single person that I interact, no matter if it's on social media or in real life. It doesn't matter. I have manners. I respect people, and I disrespected the entire non-binary community, and I said that it was a fad, and I misspoke. And if it wasn't for Kelly and her educating me, because I was ignorant, and I'll just be honest, I was ignorant, and I'll be the first one to stand up and raise my hand and say that I was wrong and that I stand corrected. And I'm sorry to end this on a weird kind of note or whatever, and it got a little bit serious and a little bit heavy, but that's what this channel is. It's my real moments, and me just being myself, and admitting my mistakes and when I'm wrong. And I was wrong for saying that. And I have a lot of characteristics of the non-binary community, so I think I might have been pointing fingers at myself. And that's all I'm going to say about that for now. But I love you guys so much for watching. What did you guys think of Shane and Jeffree's series? Did you think it was as fantastic as I did? And until next time, Stephen Housley II thinks that you all come in first.